What's going on, everyone? Thank you for joining me. Kentucky Lack here, and we are back in Bellwright. So we're back, just as promised. For this episode, we will be liberating. Why are you guys not talking to? Y'all usually interrupt my intros here.
Did you see that sunset last
There
night?
you go.
It was beautiful, wasn't it?
Thank you, Lumiere. Thank you. Okay, so where we left off, we did some quests. We
Got your fur
realized
You'll need it soon.
that we had some builds, some things that we weren't going to be able to complete without getting some what was it, apprentice laborer, and then we needed apprentice innkeeper. So we know we can get those from Farnworth. So we need to go ahead and liberate them so that we can, so obviously so that we can get those villagers on our team. Let's see. Still got a number of bandit camps to clear off this map. So, anyways. So, let's go ahead and head down to Farnworth and start this liberation. Let's get it started. Didn't realize I was still doing that. Let's see. We have flowers, so we technically could go. Oh, you know what? Nope. Liberation. Let's go ahead and check my arrows. Got this sharpened. We got some sturdy. Then finish out the sturdy. Let's go ahead and take because we won't start. Well, actually, let's go. Let's just go. Is it spiced? Nope. It's I'll take, oh dang it. And let's take this. Let's go. Okay.
Tend the livestock, keeping them fed and watered.
Hey, you!
All right, Elder.
Welcome, noble companion.
I heard you were looking for me.
Friend, you showed us the mistakes of our ways. We shouldn't make deals with the Lord. We want to apologize. Please help us get rid of these chains and liberate Farnworth. We will stand with you.
Gladly. Let's get rid of the brigands and make this village free.
Your words give me hope. To initiate the rebellion, we first need to construct a tall and solid bell tower. This structure will mark the beginning of our fight. Once the bell rings, the stationed garrison will immediately become hostile and our enemy.
This act will put everyone at great risk. Stay bold and brave Brace yourself for the severe response. I know this will be a challenge for all of us, but the freedom is worth the risk. Farnworth will be free, I promise. Let's go ahead and build the village tower. Okay, so this is too far out. Right there. So we got the copper nails coming, the logs coming, rope, wood, and planks. Okay, so all that's coming. Wow, winter's over with already. And so that bell tower should be built in the morning. In the meantime, let's see what we got. You know what? We have feed the basses, 5 flour. Go ahead and track that. Go over here to storage. Okay, we got 15, so glad that they are putting the flour in here. Nice. 5. Oops, too much.
I fear for my family. What if they come to us?
Hey, you. Yes.
Regarding the items you asked for,
Did you bring them with you?
yes, take them.
Thank you. Now I can help feed the village and send some propositions to other villages. Maybe we can sever the connection with Ashbourne for good. Here, take this gold.
Good luck with you then. Okay.
Hello, friend.
Looks like that's all of the... Is there anything I can help you with?
I'm afraid I don't have anything for you to do right now.
Alright.
Anything else?
Farewell. Okay, so that's all the quests in the area of Ordine, except for this natural remedies, which is what we can't do because we need the small backpack. So the small backpack, you can make that if we have the apprentice laborer. So that's what we're working towards. So hopefully we'll be able to get that here pretty soon. This. It is 5 p.m. Jeez. And all efficient today. Well, so that must be a respawn. So I will be back in the morning. I guess I'll go ahead and run and take out a camp or two of bandits just to kind of buy the time. And as soon as we're able to make it to the next day, I'll be right back. Okay, looks like we got the stuff delivered already. It is midnight, so I'm gonna go ahead and sleep, and hopefully they'll have the bell tower built by then, or actually probably won't start it until morning time, so hopefully they'll have it built pretty quickly that day, and then we can start the liberation. Okay, looks like they almost got it completed. Got their village hard at work on it.
These times are harder than any I've known.
There it is. Oh no. Can y'all get out of his way so he can finish? This dude is trying to... Wow. Can I do it? Oh, okay, look at that.
Back to the fields. Plenty to be done today.
There we go. Lordy. I thought I was going to take a hammer to do it. That's why I didn't. So, let's see. Time has come. Farnworth. Ring the bell to start the rebellion. Okay. Let's do it.
I'll lay mead, and a warm bed await those who seek refuge here.
Jeez Louise. These guys really are hanging in there. These archers. Jeez. Okay. Archers are precise with their shots, and they go for the headshots. Okay, got our loot. Heading to the mayor. Just put our bow away. I think with these cities, that's going to be a little closer to Brigand territory. I think it's going to be important to get the like the combat facilities up and running. So like the training facility, the archery facility, so that we can get their militants powerful, and so that if I for some reason I can't make it here in time to help them, they'll be well defended. So we'll have to work on that
Come closer.
with these guys.
Greetings and good fortune.
What a fight.
You did it. You've defeated the garrison.
That was not an easy fight. Remember, Ashbourne will not give up on Farnworth. His brigands are surely preparing a counter-offensive.
You are right, my friend. The village needs to prepare to defend itself.
Let's get to work then. So it just kind of ends there. There's no other quest specific to this, but we do see that the party is coming this way. So I'm going to go ahead and just meet them. Let's see. How am I looking? Should be okay with arrows. Space might be a little concerned, so I'll go ahead and drop this stuff off, come right back here, meet up with these guys, and take them out. Should be ready for our next fight. Again, they're already pretty close to them, so let's get moving. Oh wow, they're super close. Wildlife's not going to make it easy for me to cut through and get to them quicker, so I'm going to have to take the road. Oh, didn't take long at all. Nice one to take out. Use this board to distract him a little bit. I really need to hurry up and get as many of these out as possible, because at some point soon they're gonna break from me and run straight to town, and gonna run faster than I can get to them. So let's get the stamina up. Wow. How are you still up? Ouch. Okay, I'll grab this loot and then we'll go ahead and run over to talk to the village leader, elder, and complete this quest. Okay, and we're back. We got all the loot. Put it away back at the village. Now we're gonna run and talk to the mayor, or elder.
Come closer. May the gods protect you!
We did it.
After all these years, we are finally free. I feel so ashamed about our deal with Ashbourne. Thank you, Protector. We have to do our best to regain our honor in the lowlands.
It's about time, my friend. There we have it. Farnworth is liberated. We are Bellwright. Let's start recruiting.
Hungry and down on luck. A coin would mean the world.
Let's take a look here.
you've given us back. How can I help you, sir?
I think we can help each other by working together. What do you think?
I'm not easy to win over, but gods know you've put in the time and effort. I'm in.
Okay. Stats aren't looking great. He is our laborer. Yeah, I mean, we essentially would be just using he does have this tireless perk. Boost the stamina, but movement speed is slower. Stamina regen speed is increased. So I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, he could be handy as an archer at the very least. But before we record him, we'll take a look at the other one. Of course, she's on the other side. Oh. We'll pet the Liberated kitty. Okay.
Yes, sir?
Okay, I'm looking for good people to help me survive this place. Would you consider working with me?
If the rest of the village has accepted you, that's good enough for me. Let's get to work.
Okay, there we go. We got some better stats here. It's a little more balanced. The laborer can go up to 10. She's got hunting, harvesting. That would be beneficial. You can have her as a farmer. Well, farmer is not the greatest. Huh. I'm glad to hear it. Okay. Next up, before the sun goes down too far. I don't know which one. I think it's this one here. It's 9 o'clock, so I really need to at least get one of these.
How can I help you, sir? If the rest of the village has accepted you, that's good enough for me. Let's get to work.
There's our on the lower end. She's an innkeeper. Let's check the other. Okay, he's pretty close. Oh. There he is.
Our village stand. How can I help you, sir?
Well, as dangerous place, perhaps we could work together and have each other's backs.
You've done well so far, so I'll take you up on that offer. But I'll still be keeping an eye on you.
Okay, a little better. Got the cooking, which would be nice. Farming, that's nice. Okay, let's go with them. Glad to hear it. Okay, it's getting late. They're about to get to bed. Let's check this one here. And I would like to come away with that and the healer before they all get to bed.
How can I help you, sir? If the rest of the village has accepted you, that's good enough for me.
Jeez,
Let's get to work.
Agility. Sake of time. And let's see if we can get out this one here. It is officially 10 o'clock, so yep, I think we just missed that one. We got stuck on a rock. Bummer. Okay. He's walking. Can we reach him in time?
May the gods protect you.
Oh, that's labor. Okay. So. Alright, well, looks like we're gonna have to put the healer on hold right now. We'll go with this group here. So we'll head back to town and I will get these guys equipped. Get some bags on them. Get them everything they need and let them go on. But anyways, I'll be back as soon as we get there. So I just had a very unique experience trying to get these guys back to the village. We came down this road here. There were wolves and boar all over the place, but they weren't on the, there was like a couple that were on the road. I killed one, and they just one by one, they came not at me, but at my villagers, and my villagers were set because they didn't have weapons on them to just flee. Not try to stay anywhere near me, the person trying to protect them, but they just fled. One somehow ended over here. Like I said, we were over here in this area. One ended up way over here. The other way down here. So it didn't matter like if I was clearing all of these wolves, I was killing all the wolves and the boars. They were running into other wolves and boars, and then those wolves were coming and targeting them and then scaring them off to go running off someplace else, and the other one ended up way up here. And they all got killed. Every one of them. I've never experienced anything like that in this game before, ever. I had to kill so many wolves and boars, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter that I had everything under control. Everything was okay. They just fled, and I realized that I could have put set them to stand your ground. I just don't understand why they started fleeing in the first place. Things were absolutely under control. Like, I mean, we were already pretty much already here. So the free teleport wasn't even really that much of a benefit. That was very that was a very frustrating experience. So like before you guys take your people out, it is highly recommended. Oh my lord. Highly recommended. Well, hold your ground was on. So if they have a weapon. So higher recommended would be to go ahead and just equip them with something. Anything. Any type of weapon, so that if something happens, if they had a weapon, they would have been able to handle those things, no problem. But since they didn't, they just fled all over the place. There was no constraint, there was no restriction on them that like try not to get more than X amount of meters away from the leader. Like they just fled as far as they could, aggroed something else, and fled from that, and it just perpetual. There was no way for me to gather them back up. So we got Joan Rose. Looks like Joan was the last. Oh no, there we go. April and Joan. Yeah. There's Joan there. So Joan's up and running.
I'm tired.
Okay. Population. Hey, we got 2 Jones. Put her as a companion. So I still have to get gear on them and their backpacks, and it's much easier if I do it now than to have to try to figure out who it is that needs it and try to get them in later. April. And who's my third one? And Keeper. So yeah, I do get the self-preservation, but I was keeping them safe. They should have stayed next to me. Okay, you guys can go back to resting after I get you equipped. Okay, we got them all equipped up, geared up. They got bags. It should be good to go. Now they can heal. At least we got one of them that's fully healed. Looks like he doesn't have the injury anymore. So hopefully the rest of them will follow suit. So stop moving. I'm trying to talk to you.
Point the way, and I'll be there.
Worker, get out of here. Get out of here.
Another day, another chore.
That was Definitely unpleasant experience getting them here. Jeez. So we got them here. Let me go ahead and destroy these old clothes of theirs. There we go.
Who's up for a break after this?
Jeez. Y'all should just go take your
All done
break
in a
now.
good days of work.
So now that we got the laborer, we got the innkeeper. There are some things that we can go ahead and learn now. We'll go ahead and work on where you at? Small backpack. And you know what? I did forget one thing. So with the laborer, we'll set their research to this. We'll set her harvesting because she was the one that had the good harvesting. For that. Okay. So we'll get them working on that. And then over here, we'll get the innkeeper. We want the food seller. Here we go. I'll do the food bag. So we got the laborer to one. We need this weaver to one on the research. Innkeeper. I feel like I'm missing one. We got the laborer, we got the innkeeper.
Another day, another chore.
Oh, she was a weaver. All right, so we'll get those guys working on those 2 items. Well, 2 items for right now. They have a lot of other things that we definitely will want them to work on, like this food seller is going to be nice. So this is going to so this will slow down the spoil process for foods, which is good and bad. Right now, my spoil process is what I use to create the fertilizer for the farm. So, but I have so much food, I should still have some level of spoilage. It'll just be slower. If it gets too bad, I'll work out something to ensure we're getting a good supply of spoiled food for fertilizer. But I think I have, let's see. Let's go to storage.
I'm working.
Yeah, they are not happy. I mean, I don't know how. I don't know. So we got 295 spoiled food. It's a lot. It's not a ton. I mean, but we should be okay with that. Let's see. What does our fertilizer look like? Yeah, so we should be okay with that for a while. Oh, wow. Okay, that was faster than I expected. Let's get some backpacks made. Do I have any of these log slings? Put a few in there. Maybe. Okay, we got that. We got the food bag made. So we can get them working on other things here in a second, but I am having trouble finding the small backpack. I am not seeing it on here. I'm wondering if it's on the armor smith, which I do not have. This is my Fletcher. It's my workshop. Blacksmith. Would it be on the tanner? Let's see. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So we have the small backpack here. We'll go ahead and get a one-off of we have 22 people here. So let's do a one-off of 22. And then get a second where we keep it topped off. We'll just keep 5 extra on hand. So that takes 3 rawhide. So we're gonna probably need them to make more of those. And I still don't see the food bag, so I'm wondering where that is. Let's see. Here it is. We'll do a one-off of these. cotton bolts. Only have 6 of them. We got top up of them already, so we'll make it when they make it. We'll come over here. Do food seller. And let's see what can the laborer do. We got the hunter's lodge, which is just, oh no, that's the upgrade of the hunter's camp. Okay, so it looks like the only other thing that the laborer can do is the hunter's lodge, so I'll go ahead and get them to research that. I'm not sure if I'm ready to build the hunter's lodge yet. Let's see. So this upgrade from the hunter's lodge allows for high drying trap management and supports several hunters working at the same time. So, maybe we'll get it built. Maybe make it our first outpost across the bridge that way. We got a lot of hunting over there, so maybe I'll go ahead and make an outpost over there with that the hunter's lodge. Hey, we got a small backpack. Let's run over and get it. Oh jeez, look at my stats. I have no food in me, poor guy. Oh, they made 2 of them. Impressive. Wow. Look how much space it takes up. Okay. I'm going to equip that. Oh, wow. It essentially gives you almost as much space as your normal inventory. Wow. That's awesome. That's fantastic. That is a fantastic upgrade. Wow. Right. Well, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here. We got Farnworth Liberated. Yay. We got our laborer, which was our target, our goal, and we got our innkeeper, which was our other target. So now we can go ahead. The next thing I'm going to have them working on will be the tavern, actually get the tavern. I'll get that set up. I'm hoping that's going to open up new foods for us to cook. We are lacking on spices, which is the reason why we really haven't been able to use the bakery. So I do need to look up some of those ingredients and figure out where it is I can get those from. It might be later technology, a future tech tree that we have to unlock. I don't know. So I'll check that out. I'll see if I can get that all figured out so that we can go ahead and start making some better foods. Once we get those better foods from the bakery and hopefully the tavern going, I'll likely go ahead and retire these stations here. And make it so that our food storage really only serves up 3 different types of items. And I want it to be the 3 items, maybe 4. The 4th one, I take that back. Okay. So potentially I will be serving up maybe 6 total items. I want 3 items that's going to be good for me as somebody goes out and adventures, which will make it potentially good for my guards to have that at the maximum amount of health and stamina as we can possibly get. And then I will have available for them to eat, the villagers, the foods that boost productivity, so that we can have them here and constantly busting their tails with, have all the stamina and energy that they need from the foods that they get. So I'll figure out which ones of those are going to be the best to keep up. And yeah, we'll get this cleared up so it's not looking as crazy as it does now. I mean, there's some things that we'll have to keep around, like maybe the mushrooms and the berries for baiting the traps, but outside of that, I don't really need a lot of this other things, the dried mushrooms and all this stuff. Like, I don't really need. This is good to keep. These are good to keep. So let's see. Anyways, that's what I have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, we may go ahead and set Black Ridge Pool as our next liberation point. I'm not sure if we'll have that for the next episode. I may wait and see if if they have something there that is a necessity for us. I think the last other piece was, what was that? The engineer. I haven't seen an engineer yet. So that may be the next piece. I'll check with Black Ridge Pool and see if one of those guys were an engineer. It may be, let's see, Horndine. Yep. It might be Horndine that has the engineer, so maybe Horndine might be the next. Okay, they got 3 of them, of whoever this is. So maybe Horndine might be the next ones to liberate. Crashmere is our last village to get to. They have, looks like they have some engineers, an innkeeper. So that's future plans down the road. Anyways, thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Kentucky Lack signing out. Peace out, everybody. Later.